Hey, good morning, J2 Global. I hope all is well, and happy Cinco de Mayo to you. This is Jim Woolsey from Oracle again. If you remember, I was the individual that came in a couple weeks ago to demonstrate our Oracle Social Relationship Management solution. So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to put a recording together that will allow us to just a bird's eye view of the SRM Mobile solution. So if you remember, when we were communicating, I believe it was a couple weeks ago now, we do have an SRM Mobile functionality with our solution. And we didn't get to go over this, but I wanted to just put a quick recording together to let us all view this solution in a little more detail, just so you know what it looks like and some of the basic functionalities of the offering. So Mobile SRM 1.0, that's what we're going to take a look at today. Before we get into the actual quick demonstration here, this is our safe harbor statement, basically our legal department saying hi. And before we take a look at a live demo, we need to understand where to find this application. Now, the SRM Mobile 1.0 solution is available in the Apple Store, and it will soon be available on Android devices as well. But for right now, it's available on the iPhone and then on the iPad as well. So these are the certain keyword terms you can use to find the application in the Apple Store. So pretty straightforward, and then there's a link on the bottom as well. SRM Mobile 1.0 encompasses publish and engage. Now these are two of the main pieces of functionality that we felt at Oracle that were pertinent to organization success. Now publish is going to give you the basic publishing functionality that we saw in the demonstration a couple weeks ago, and then there's a few other advancements as well, but basic publish to all your own social media channels and scheduling and so forth. Now, Engage was the part of the demonstration that we took a look at that was very similar to like an inbox that was going to bring all your messages from your own social media channels, which would be direct messages from Facebook or Twitter, tweets, Facebook posts, and so forth. So the messages that are coming through from some of the other topics that you created, which could be about a computer or just a general topic. Now, with this solution, we can assign some of these messages to our internal systems, such as right now in Oracle Sales Cloud CRM. And also we can create labels, and we can assign these messages or delegate these messages to other individuals by using this application, which is really nice because when you're on Go, you see a message come through, say it has something to do with customer service, then what we could do is we could put that message to someone that maybe is very well rehearsed in conflict resolution. We can do that on the fly, and we'll take a look at how exactly we can execute that. Well, these are some of the basic requests when it comes to SRM Mobile. Now, you have iOS 6.1 or greater. It is designed for the iPhone, like I mentioned before. It will work on the iPad on the 2x zoom, but we are working on an iPad user interface that would be specific to iPad users. Now, this is not intended to be a 100% mirror of what we saw a couple weeks ago. Now, with a lot of apps like this or mobile apps, we're pulling some of the most important functionalities from a solution and making it available in an application. That's exactly what we did with this by pinpointing Engage and Publish as two of the main requirements that customers were looking for a mobile application. These are the next phases. Again, this is SRM Mobile 1.0. We are constantly enhancing our solution, whether that is SRM Desktop or just our SRM Mobile solution. So these are some of the enhanced features we're going to see here in the next couple months. Most notably, push notifications, Twitter conversations, LinkedIn functionality, a short URL generator, and then again, I mentioned before, that optimized UI for iPad. So without further ado, let's take a look at the solution here, and I'm going to boot up my iPhone here to show a live demo to see exactly what this looks like and see exactly what we can do with this application. So you should see my phone pop up here, and what we're going to take a look at now is the mobile application. So as you can see here, these are all my Oracle apps, and Oracle SRM is on the bottom. I'm going to click on that. It's going to come up right away is the Engage interface. But we'll switch gears here. We're going to first take a look at Publish. Okay, so we're going to switch over to Publish here, and we're going to hit Done. And what we're going to see now is we're going to see an archive of all the different messages that have been posted. So you can see all these different messages here as I scroll down. You can also see what status they're in. So they could be in the draft status or published status. So we have a great bird's eye view of all the different messages that we're currently pushing out to our customers. Okay, so we have that Rolodex, if you will, of all the different messages over the last certain period of time. Now, I want to publish a message. On the top here, what you can see is a little pencil note icon. I'm going to click on that, and this is where I can come in and actually post a message. Now, this is the body of the message right here, the white space we're taking a look at. So I could just write in some gibberish here to make it a little quicker. And it can be out to all streams at once or just an individual stream. It's really up to your discretion. We look at the streams. What we can do is we could add a photo if we wanted to, either from our camera or photo album on our iPhone. And you can also schedule this post out from right here as well. So as you can see, the scheduling functionality is pretty straightforward, so we don't have to launch a message right away. We can schedule it out for the future. Now, moving below the message canvas, what we're taking a look at now is what we want to publish to. Now, this demo environment, so I just have a few social on the go streams that we have, but I could just select Facebook if I wanted to, or else I could have Twitter as well. But in this, I want to push a general message out to all my streams at once, so I have them all chosen. And below that, and considering that J2 Global, you guys are very nice Eloqua customers, we can utilize tags from the mobile application as well. So if you remember, during the demonstration a couple weeks ago, what we can do with SRM is we can integrate Eloqua with it, but we also can integrate tags. And so say the tag on the top here, CAB, was a tag that is going to let us know which campaign in Eloqua is going to be tied up with this message in SRM. So for example, if we wanted to send out a landing page or push a landing page and we wanted to track that, the success of that landing page through SRM, we could attach a tag to this post. Now I know that this is in accordance tab, which is a campaign that I have in Eloqua. So now I can really put two together and keep track of how these messages are progressing. On the bottom here, what I can do is I could simply just put in a title for the post. This is for internal purposes only. So I'll just put J2 Global. And at this point right now, if I was happy with it and I had all my streams all chosen and I wanted to send it out, I could publish it, but I'm not going to do that for the sake of the demo, but I could save it as a draft as well. So I understand on how to publish, I could go over to the Engage side of things. Now, customers use this application in a wide array of ways. For one, a customer uses it to really keep track of all the communication going on at a certain event or during a certain presentation. So a lot of times if you go to a certain event, they might have a hashtag and a certain word that is going to be used during a presentation and so forth. That way the company can keep all the conversations that are going on that is relevant to maybe a certain speaker or a certain event. So really what customers can do with this app is they can track not all the messages that they're pushing out to their customers, but also they can keep track of all the messages coming in. Again, with that example I was using, if you use a certain hashtag in your post and all of the people or the people that are involved in the event are using that hashtag as well, we could simply communicate with all these individuals during the event by using this application. Same with the SRM desktop as well, but it's a little easier with the mobile phone. And on the end, you can use it just like you would use the SRM solution. So again, this is my inbox of all the different messages that are coming through media streams, or also through the topics that I created about my competitors or about just a general topic and really specific to anything. So if I click on one of these messages here, what I can do is I can drill right into the message, and I can see it here, no likes or no comments. Now what I can do move from left to right here is I could like this post if I wanted to right from here. I could view the post in its native form if I wanted to. So again, if I clicked on view post, it would bring me right into Facebook, and I can see how that message looks right in the Facebook user interface. I can assign this lead, which is really nice. So again, going back to our original presentation, one area that our solution really excels in is the ability to delegate messages to a wide array of people in a marketing department. And so this way, what I could do is I could delegate this message to maybe someone that is good at conflict resolution. So if we see this message and some customers complaining about a certain what we could do is we could assign this to Alex, who, Alex is really proficient in conflict resolution over in our customer service department. So now we can link him up to this message, and right here, this message would communication between Alex and I. And I could say, hey, take a look at this message. Let me know, what you think. And once signed that, then Alex is going to get an email notification, and it's going to show the message, and it's going to show my message to him to basically get on this message right away and reply as soon as possible. So the application really gives you that capability of keeping track of all the different messages and words that are coming through that are tied in with J2 Global, whether that would be your Facebook page, your Twitter page, LinkedIn, Google+, and so forth. So you have all these different messages, and I can go into any of these as I wish. So again, another example, I see a Twitter message about social on the go. Now what I could do again, I could retweet this if I wanted to. I could quote the tweet. I could label this. So if I see that this is a customer service related issue right off the bat, I could label this as customer service, which is just in our demo. But now I can see that this message not only came through from a certain individual, but it's a customer service related issue, and then I could go in here, assign this accordingly. And if we were to, with the auto labels that we created in the original presentation, this could be automated as well. So if you have bad words that you want to track, you don't have to do any type of delegation there. It would automatically happen behind the scenes. Just as this example is just if you wanted to go in and do it manually and take care of an issue right away. So really, that's the overall view of our SRM mobile application. And like I mentioned before in the slide deck, we are making enhancements to this constantly. So you're going to see this application evolve over the next year quite a bit. But as all, what we have now is we have our SRM solution that integrates with Eloqua, as we saw a couple weeks ago. But now we have a mobile application where we can check our engagement from anywhere at any time with our iPad or iPhone. So it really gives us that access to this information at any time, anywhere, and as a result, it gives organizations really that advantage of keeping track of all the messages and really their brand reputation online throughout any time during the day or night. So if there are any questions, please let me know. And I know, Ginger, you had a few questions that came through a week or so ago, and hopefully we answered those to the best of our capabilities. But we really want to just stay in contact and really answer any questions you have in regards to what we just witnessed today, or anything that pertains to the demo that we saw a few weeks ago. So it's J2 Global again. I hope all is well. Enjoy that California sun, and again, happy Cinco de Mayo, and we'll keep in touch. Thank you.